San Diego, the only member who's one of the folks at the tasting that selected this thing. I don't know. I'm just thinking, it's technology, but it's not technology. It's about recognizing the individual.
Social media has always been a technological answer to desire to be social in some way. So you're not making it about the technology. You're still making it about the people. And this is how it is.
Social media has always been around for a long time offline, right?
Right.
And now it's just we have tools. Yeah, we have tools so we can do it online like we couldn't do it before. But we've had social media for as long as we've all been around. And then again, back to your company question earlier, I think it's the same thing that applies to corporations too, is that they have to understand how social media works online, because they can't just look at the numbers online. You have to think about the numbers offline too.
It's the true integrated play. And it's, we're such an either-or society. It's either this or it's that. And to me, what this new generation of technology really enables is finally and. You can do this and this.
Yeah.
And when you get to an and, it is so much more powerful than when you have to select either one.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
About some of the naysayers out there to point out that people who are most likely to either leave a comment or speak about a business or what have you are going to be those who are either wildly satisfied or wildly dissatisfied, so you leave out the moderate.
Isn't that the case with all of them?
Yes.
And you all go and say, yeah, hello,
Yes.
just the other day. It's okay.
It's all right.
My thing is what the online does is that your extremists are that much more powerful now, because instead of just putting them out telling my 7 friends offline, which has always been example, I now tell my 700 friends on Facebook and my 7,000 followers on Twitter and my 70 connections on LinkedIn. And I mean, it's viral, and then the chances of that friend now picking up and just simply hitting the retweet button to go tell their 700 friends on Twitter,
Well,
it's a lot easier.
Because of the conversation on NPR day before yesterday, and one of the trends, of course, is seeing more anonymous tweets, postings, comments, and finding that, and I can't remember who was speaking, but they were discussing the fact that they're having to monitor the anonymous comments and tweets because people are growing increasingly nasty and maybe a little less civil because of the anonymity factor that you can enjoy So as you're stepping into it.
Well, and that's definitely, risk is amplified online. Those same risks fundamentally happen offline too. But when you do get online, they're amplified, and it's something that you really have to consider as part of your strategy planning. To me, risk mitigation, preparing for the risk, is even more important than it's ever been before. Like if you were doing marketing planning in the past and didn't consider risk, then I would say you probably weren't the best marketer talking to.
And I think less and less we carry along a lot more than we used to. So it used to be we could be that ghost. But now, like if we leave a comment, it is linked back to my entire, it's me. And so I have to I watch what I say just like I would in a cocktail party or in something like this. I watch it because it's linked to me. So that linking allows me not to, it's not that I'm not going to say what I feel, but I'm not going to be overly nasty, or I'm not going to, it takes away that.
Because you can go find it too. Right. It's like that comment that you dropped at the cocktail party, somebody might forget. But when you put it out there, it's out there.
Well, you don't want to be accused of abusing the power, right? Because it can work back the other way. I mean, perception forms so quickly online that it doesn't matter if you're anonymous or not. If it gets said out there, and you're not, there's not anybody out there to counter the inaccuracy or counter the statement, then it becomes reality just like that.
See, and I think that's why you have to be there. You have to have